In this episode, we'll be delving deep into how to create creative corners of artistic expression in the workplace to help boost creativity for your employees. And we want you to recognize that this is not just about improving your decor, but we want to create inspiring environments where everyone feels motivated by the aesthetics. And this can also go with regards to furniture, of just building pleasant spaces that go beyond the artificial lighting and the traditional tables and screens. You want to build inspiring environments where people want to show up every day to go to work and help them feel inspired to do so by having the right spaces and art pieces available for them to enjoy. So let's delve straight into our toolkit today, and I'll start with telling you a little bit more about the neuroscience behind it. So before delving deep into our toolkit, I wanted to take a moment to express the importance of what art does to the brain, because art can inspire and trigger neural pathways that not only help with feeling more creative and boosting creativity in the mind, but also in the imagination and when it comes to emotional expression, helping people feel more connected to themselves and their environment when they're stimulated in this way. Which is why for our first toolkit of the day, I want to give you the method of understanding how to tap in to what your creative talents are of the workforce and start encouraging them to express their artistic desires as well when it comes to their ways of channeling their emotional needs and desires. For example, you can do this by doing immersive art installations, collaborative pieces as a team bonding exercise that allows your workforce to feel more inspired and creatively connected to new ways of doing tasks and projects. You could do art installations or a creative piece altogether, and also tap into what your workforce does creatively outside of work to see what they can do to contribute and maybe come up with ideas of what these installations could be. Once you tap into your employees' talents, you can then start doing art showcases that helps them express themselves creatively. And this can vary from anything from art to painting to building to pottery to sculptures. And we think that once you tap into understanding what the creative talents of your workforce are, you can showcase them to add more value to your spaces, but also encourage them to get more creative and more imaginative to share that with their colleagues and the workspace and workforce in general. We feel this can be very inspiring in helping people feel motivated to artistically express themselves with more ease. Depending on what your company does, we think it's hugely beneficial to create themed creative zones of artistic expression. Now, if this can involve even having specific engineering rooms to do builds or sculpture rooms, but creative rooms that allow you to express yourself in new ways that can also be combined with mindfulness and meditation practices. You can give them brainstorming spaces also where they can just draw out and create maps, but do things that allow them to express themselves artistically that goes beyond the norm. This will not only encourage them to get more imaginative, but also more creative in the way that they solve all their problems when it comes to daily work issues and helping them feel more artistically expressive in general, which we feel always benefits people's happiness and well-being. We hope you find value in these toolkits and recognize that artistic expression isn't just about creating a culture of art or adding decor to your workplace, but championing the creative talent of your workforce and encourage them to get more imaginative and expressive when it comes to how they do their things and how they can share that with the world. We hope that you find this inspires the way that you approach art altogether as a form of self-expression. And please tune into our corporate well-being platform if you want access to more toolkits and content that will help you achieve more balance in the workplace for you, your colleagues, and your employees. Thank you very much for being here today.